Hello and welcome, foolish mortals. This is Emily.
And Clayton, I'm surprised these things still work.
Let me just brush off the dust on my microphone.
Cobwebs
All
are
right,
gone.
good. Less haunted mansion-y in here now.
And today we're catching up and talking D23.
Yeah, we have a special episode today. A little off track than what we were planning.
Yeah. But I think without that, or without further ado,
It's time to make it magical. You got it.
Yeah.
Don't doubt. So, how's this podcasting thing work?
Yeah, should we
Been a while.
Let's catch up.
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks?
We've missed 3 weeks, yes.
We've missed 3 weeks. Okay. Let's talk about why we missed 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, 3 weeks ago.
How many times can we say 3 weeks?
Let's go back in time 3 weeks.
You didn't do your time travel sound.
Okay, so 3 weeks ago. I not doing hot mentally.
You're looking it though.
Thank you.
Ow.
Ooh. I'm not doing too hot mentally for a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One, career stuff going on. I was in discussion. I kind of realized that I kind of lost the love of what I was doing. Or maybe love, but I didn't really find joy in what I was doing anymore. And I kind of came to that realization after being approached about an opportunity at Cisco Systems still. But I got approached.
People don't know you work at Cisco.
I work in tech, so yeah, that's fun for me. But I got approached about an opportunity actually towards the end of May, and thought about it a lot. Decided that it was for me. That was going to be the next job decision I was going to make. So I wasn't looking, but they reached out to me and they offered it. So I was thinking about why to do that, why to take that opportunity. And I kind of realized that I wasn't actually very happy in what I was actively doing. Emily and apparently your mom can attest to that. Things that I'm just getting riled up for no purpose and no reason. And I just kind of didn't realize it until confronted with the fact that I needed to maybe make a change. So I was, that was at the end of May, I kind of made that decision. Now, in the real life, things don't really move as fast as you
sometimes hope they will.
And I got my basically the job posting that they need to create for me to hire me with. Took a little bit of time to get approved for a number of reasons. End of year, fiscal year for us is end of July. So that would play a factor. There was a lot of factors. It took a lot longer than even they were expecting it to take. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But it took a while, and I just, again, was not...
As a result of that,
yeah,
you were very burnt out.
I was burnt out,
yes.
and then there was kind of an end in sight, but who knows what was going on. Mm-hmm. And it finally...
You were also working a lot on top of that, too.
Yeah, I was, busy, still staying busy and making sure that I'm still doing my position, just in case
your current role. Yes, you still need
happens.
to.
a lot of
But particularly the last couple weeks have been especially busy too.
Yeah,
including messing with your weekends as well.
Yeah, so let's talk about the second week. There's other more issues I got going on, but we'll bring those up. A lot of this is focused on me, surprisingly.
It's the Clayton show.
I wonder why. So let's fast forward a week. 2 weeks ago, we were actually going to record.
We were.
We had family in town, though, which is fine. Your sister and the niece and nephew were here. We had a great time. Mm-hmm. They can be a lot, and we went.
They listen to this, by the way.
I know. So I mean that in the best way. And we went miniature golfing. Mm-hmm. They both hit a hole in one. They were both. We were having a good time. I then got pinged about noonish.
Yeah, so we were actually planning once they left to maybe record.
Yeah, we're going to record on Sunday after they left. I got pinged around noonish on Saturday saying, "Hey, there's an escalation. Can you help?" So I did, and a lot of balls were dropped. But
You were working late that night too.
yeah, I was busy basically kind of I did about 8 or 10 hours on Saturday, and that morphed to several hours on Sunday. I can't remember exactly how many
Yeah, it
hours.
wasn't really a weekend for
So
you.
then my weekend disappeared. So we basically said, well, we won't record. So it's like, hey,
Maybe we should
stuff
have
happens.
prefaced this episode after the intro
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, if you don't really care to hear about our life update, you
Oh,
might want to skip ahead."
yeah, we can.
Just
We'll
saying.
we'll put a blurb in there somewhere. I guess I don't know. Maybe we'll try to record that at the end. Yeah. So that was the second week, and then last weekend actually was a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Emily,
We have been talking about this,
we
so
have been talking
listeners
about
do
it.
know I've been asked by many people how it's gone, and I still have not responded.
Yeah. So Emily ran the San Francisco Marathon,
Mm-hmm. So this was my second full marathon ever.
and you did
I got my fastest time.
on a very tough, hilly course.
Oh my gosh, it was so difficult.
With some claustrophobic portions of it, which will make running fast a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You did fantastic. You did. Do you want to share your time?
So I ended up my goal going into this first main goal was just to do it faster than I did my first marathon.
Yeah.
If you're not a longtime listener, you may have never heard of our entire story of our first ever marathon. It was the Disney World Marathon in, is it 2020?
2024
Was when we ran it. Yeah. Clayton did the dopey challenge and I did just I don't even want to say just the marathon. I'm trying to get away from that. I noticed a lot of runners do that. And it's like, it's not just, you're doing a full marathon.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Yeah.
And for that, we trained really hard. That was the hardest up until that point. That was the hardest I've ever trained for a race before. We took it very seriously. We went, we were feeling good, and we got sick while on our trip. So we had to run our very first marathon sick. That was probably the sickest I've been in I don't know how long.
Yeah, we were really sick afterwards, which is probably having
And
to do
afterwards we were very
with
sick.
put the max amount of possible strain on your body, and then let your body recover, and then jump on an airplane the very next morning. So
yeah.
that was a tough one.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this one you did.
So my goal was to beat that time. That was the main goal. My secondary goal was I was really hoping to get under 5 hours. And I did both.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job.
And with the amount of hills in that course, I was expecting hills since it's San Francisco. I was not prepared. I guess mentally, I wasn't quite prepared for what I was up against. But I went into its game mode. Once I started running, I'm very proud to say that even on the steepest and longest hills in the course, I looked around and literally every single person was walking. And internally, I kept saying, "You've worked way too hard for this. You've trained for so long. Do not walk. You're going to do this. Doesn't matter how slow you're moving those legs, but you are not going to walk. You're going to keep going. You're not going to walk with others." And that's what I did. The only time I ever stopped was just to drink water, and I still kept moving. So those were literally the only times I stopped to walk. But going up hills, I kept going. You could not stop me.
No, you did a fantastic job.
And then my last goal, once I was getting towards the finish, I knew I was going to get under 5 hours. It's like, okay, check. I've got in the bank, baby. Here we go. I always do my final sprint. So I took every last bit of me towards the finish line. And I saw there was one guy in front of me. So I'm like, he's not crossing before me. I'm beating him. And I have photo evidence of it because you can see me slowly passing him as I cross the finish.
Yeah.
So I came up with another goal for me on the spot. And I beat him. I'm like, buddy, not today.
Yeah. Sounds like something I would do if I ran it. As we said, Emily, I did not run it. I was having a really good training block until about 3 or 4 weeks ago. When I had an injury at the beginning of the year when we were supposed to do the Disneyland half marathon, whatever.
So this was end of January.
End of January. And I worked through that. That went away. I had a really good training block. Was feeling really good. Probably one of the best cardio-wise. Until about 3 or 4 weeks before, when my leg again started to be doing some weird stuff.
It's pulling some shenanigans on you.
So I actually started to go to see physical therapists for a number of issues, probably a lot of which are driven from what my desk job is, but it's a different depressing story we don't want to get into. And yeah, I did not run it. I made the decision to not do it. I am not running it. I'm rebuilding and focusing on our next one, which will be Honolulu in
December.
4 months. So 4 months to try to get back in the right spirit, but we'll see how that goes. So far, so good, but I have not run yet. So need to figure out when I will start running again, but we don't have to talk about that. So that's us. That's been us in about 10 minutes. What?
I didn't say anything. I'm already getting teary. I didn't want to say I'm very proud of you. But
You're very proud of me for what exactly?
Well, you've already been through that before where you had to make the decision not to run a race you've been working towards. Look at yourself as
Yeah.
And you trained very hard. You're doing really well leading to this race.
Why are you tearing up?
Because that is a very hard decision. I know how hard it was for me training so hard for the first marathon, and I still got to do it. It did not go the way I wanted it to. I didn't want to have to run it sick, and just that alone was very difficult. But I took something out of it, and you have made the most of it in that decision you had to make leading up to the race, being so strong about it, regardless of how difficult it is, coming to grips with that. And you're taking action to make sure you can take care of your body in the way it needs to. So you're prepared to do even greater things in the future.
Oh, so you mean I'm not wallowing in the fact that I'm getting old?
Playing.
And I'm getting older. Body's moving slower. But no, thank you. I know. It was a tough decision. It was the right decision. It was like very similar where I made that decision for the Disney one and I walked down the mile to and it was hurting to walk down that 1 mile. I was like, yeah, I probably made the right decision. I walked you down. I walked back to the hotel and it was kind of like on fire again. I was like, well, I probably made the right decision.
Yeah.
I felt really good. I played golf for like 3 hours this morning, and yesterday like 3 hours, and that's what I'm using to keep my mind off everything else. And I like at the very, very end, it starts to flare up, but it like goes away immediately. So what I'm doing is working. So yeah, we're just sometimes life happens. It is what it is. But that's been us for the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Been
it's been a lot.
It's been life.
It's been a weird period for us. But we do appreciate, we hope you all understand. We sometimes just podcast cannot take priority. We need to take care of ourselves, take care of life around us. And evidence this today. We're back. Podcast isn't going anywhere, which leads into another good transition. We also have a lot of other things coming up these next couple weeks, so we do not want to make any promises like, hey, next week we'll for sure be back to pick back up where we left off on the Alice series. Hey, that was a thing we were working on.
Yeah, so let's talk about why. We have family coming into town again.
We do.
It's a little girl's birthday. So we'll be spending a lot of time with them. They're probably leaving Sunday. We might be able to record. We might not.
That's why I'm not making promises. We need to see.
Then the very next week after that, Emily is leaving. She's abandoning me for 5 days to go
see, have a date with the mouse.
Oh, I do not know how she's going to do this, but she's going to. Oh man, I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
I am so pumped.
Okay, she's going to D23.
Yeah.
So let's talk about D23.
One more thing before we move on. I don't know how this was the highlight of the marathon. How could I not mention it? Has ties to Disney. Do you know what I'm about to bring up?
Okay. So Emily, there's like a religious experience that Emily has, and it's setting her music playlist.
This is key for anybody, whether you have a race coming up, you're thinking you might want to do a race, having and curating, sitting down time, putting it into your planner, scheduling it so you can sit down, be thoughtful with your song choices, what order they go in to help you through the run. Like, wow, I'm probably gonna be struggling at this mile. This is the song that always keeps me going. It is very important because when you are struggling,
backfired a little bit for you though.
When there's one song particularly not so well thought out. Thought it was hilarious at the time. Not during the run. But it's very important. The songs are what get me through it because your mind you'll be playing mental games. You'll be thinking of every reason to stop. Gotta fight through it.
Let me
music very important.
Let me interject. So let me tell the story because Emily has a religious experience when she sets this playlist. I walked upstairs one day. She had a notepad.
Light a candle.
She had her notepad and she was like writing down the songs in the order that they should be and doing this.
What if I was using like a quill? Like dipping it in ink.
I pull out Apple Music and I hit a random playlist. I put it in my pocket and I start running.
That's not how you do it.
Emily's got Disneyland Marathon, Disneyland Half Marathon, Disney Marathon Training.
Yeah.
Marathon Training. These are her playlists.
One's called like Happy Workout.
But she asked me, she goes, when do you think I'll be running across the Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, this is a big part of the SF Marathon.
Yeah, I look at it. I'm like, well, you'll be around this time. So she's like, okay, I'm going to put the Soarin' soundtrack right there. But with the intention.
But very important. Not just any Soarin' soundtrack. We're doing Soarin' over California version. Yeah. For those who know, very first scene, Soarin' over California, you get to go right over the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh my goodness. So it happened.
Did I just scream that in the mic?
I think so. So that happened. Emily was able to listen to the Golden or that. Over
I timed it out perfectly. See, you just gotta take the time.
Meanwhile,
to plan it out.
This backfired a little bit as a fight.
It was the best. I gotta say, now in hindsight, I'm glad that I made it where Soarin' played as on my first lap. So the first side going down along the bridge, that was when Soarin' pumped in. Oh my gosh, perfect moment. The sun was just coming up. It's beautiful, great day. I was feeling good. The way coming back, however, that was after the steepest and longest incline of the entire race. I was like, if Soarin' came on at that point, I'd be so over it.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about D23.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about my song?
Well,
okay, I won't give specifics because I don't want to encourage anyone to listen to it.
There's a very specific Nicki Minaj song. The joke is this is actually backfired on me first. I downloaded like a Hot 100, I don't know, playlist because
workout jams,
and I put it on my watch. My watch is a Garmin, so it doesn't have Apple Music. It has YouTube Music. So I just picked a random playlist and downloaded to my watch and went running. A certain specific Nicki Minaj song came on, and
it's highly inappropriate.
It's one of the highly inappropriate Nicki Minaj songs. There's a handful of them, so you can figure it out on yourself. But it came on.
Message me if you want to know what it is. I'll tell you.
One aspect about this watch, I've had it now 18 months. I do not know when I'm in the middle of the run how to change the song. 18 months. I'm scared to do it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to change the song in the middle of the run. On Apple, there's an easy way to do it. Yeah. This one, I have no idea.
So you're stuck for the long haul with it.
And I'm stuck listening to the song.
What you get is what you get.
And normally, when I listen to music,
I don't know what they're saying.
I don't know what they're saying because generally I'm so focused on something else that
you listen to the beat of a song You
I
don't,
listen to a
you
lot
don't,
of
you don't decipher what the lyrics are.
I listen to a
ever.
lot of electronic music because that's all I can really grasp. Because when I listen to music, I almost never hear what they're saying unless I'm specifically focused. And when I'm usually listening to music, I'm usually busy doing something else. So a lot of electric music. But this song came on, and I got
Nicki Minaj was holding you hostage on this one.
so distracted by what they were talking about in said song that I was like, and I told Emily about this. She's like, "Oh, that's hilarious." So then she thought it'd be funny.
Well, so after you told me that, now lead for getting into further into my marathon training. Whenever I was having a hard time during my run, I would just think of that, how you you were held captive on this specific song, having to run to it. I found it so hilarious that literally during my hardest runs, I just think of that, and I probably look like an insane person because I just start laughing while I'm running by myself.
Guess who thought it was a good idea to put that song on our playlist and then thought
I thought it would be hilarious.
I'm
I'm like, you know what? I could probably use a laugh at some point during the marathon. Let's just stick this in. It'll bring up a great memory. The time when this specific song decided to play was during the Death Hill. And I started to not find it so funny anymore.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Disney stuff. We've already been
enough running, enough life things.
Yeah.
All you need to know is we are still here.
Okay.
We are okay. And also, thank you to the many people who did reach out. We got a couple people saying, I miss your voices. Hope you're doing okay. So it's the check-in was very nice and very appreciated, but we are okay. Life's just been a little nuts, to say the least.
Okay.
All right. Now into the goods.
Yes.
D23.
Okay.
So I am going to be going all 3 days. It's been quite a while. I have been to D23 in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It was only the first 2 expos. So 2009, I believe, was the first one. And then I guess it must have been 2011. Probably the last time I've been to the expo. So things have changed quite a bit, to say the least, in how it all operates. It's gotten so much bigger since the last time I ever went. Yeah, I'm going to go with some friends. I'm really looking forward to it. We've mentioned them before. Idiot's Guide to Imagineering podcast. Not all of them are going, but some. I'm going to meet up with them. We're going to be doing the expo together. We have our seats at the Honda Center together. So it'll be so much fun.
Okay. What do you look forward to?
Okay. So I have the schedule here. I'm trying not to get my hopes too high because I understand I may not be able to get into all of the presentations, but I do have a wish list of things that I hope to do while I am there. So are you ready, Clayton?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to hear about this?
I'm ready to hear about it.
All right. So first off, they have a particular presentation called Walt Disney 125 Years of Inspiration. So they're celebrating Walt's birthday. They're going to talk about different stories of him, legends who actually knew him, tell their stories about what it was like working with him, what kind of person Walt was. What?
I think you know what.
I mean, I'm all over that, of course.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I put in requests for what presentations I hope to get a spot in. I still don't know. Maybe I'll release an update or something once I know which ones I can get into. Why are you staring at me so intensely?
I'm listening to you.
Your eyes look like they're going to pop out of their head. Can you stop that?
I'm listening to you. What are you talking
Am
about?
I just able to see better? Oh, another new thing. I got contacts, so now I like have hypervision, I feel like.
Real
Maybe that's
vision.
why. You look like you're staring into my soul.
Now this is what I see 24/7. So just FYI.
You're like an X-Men.
I got perfect eyesight.
You're like an X-Men. Cyclops.
He doesn't have perfect vision. He's got.
Well, his thing has to do with his
laser
eyes.
Laser beams, man.
This is the closest. He has something to do with his eyes.
He shoots laser beams.
Whatever. Okay. Continuing on. Ron Clements, he's releasing a book. I think it comes out in the fall. I forget which month it is. But he's doing a whole presentation on a book he's coming out with. Now, Ron Clements, part of the dynamic duo, Ron Clements and John Musker, directors of some of probably many listeners' favorite Disney movies of all time. Mm-hmm. Go on.
Aladdin.
Uh-huh. Princess and the Frog.
Hold on.
I thought we were doing a back and forth thing.
No.
Okay.
Aladdin.
You don't need to name all of
them. They did one other Renaissance movie.
Hercules,
Treasure Planet.
Yes.
Princess and the Frog.
Mm-hmm.
Moana.
Yeah. There's probably more.
Probably more.
He's going to be there doing a whole talk about his book and what it was like working for the Disney company and reading all of these great classics. Hoping to get into that. He will also be on the show floor where you can meet with him a couple different days. So we'll see about that. Otherwise, there's still a couple other things. I'm just looking through each day because all these are interspersed throughout the 3 days of the event. One of the big ones here. This was like one of my top choices.
Let me guess.
I think this is my number one.
Okay, let me think here.
Aside from, I'm already guaranteed to see the major panels at the Honda Center, so we're not even talking about that yet. These are just the presentations.
Let me think of which one it is.
Let me think.
Let's see here. I'm seeing a giant earring glingling around.
Glingling.
Dangling off an ear. I'm seeing a giant earring. I'm seeing
visions of animals carved into trees.
I'm seeing a giant Tafiti.
Yes, Joe Rohde. He is gonna be there. I screamed when I saw this, Clayton.
So he's releasing a book as well.
He's releasing a book coming out in the fall called Floating Mountains. So he is doing a whole presentation talking about the book, his career, everything. He is also going to be on the show floor doing signings. So I've also put in a request for that. I need to come up with at least a sentence rehearsed so I don't seem like
a deer in the headlights.
A Tweedledummy. I don't know, Tweedledummy. I need to be prepared.
What do you even tell someone like that? Like, hey,
I don't even know what to say.
I love your work.
What do you say? Everyone says that though. So I don't know.
Oh, good luck. I don't know.
I don't know. Leslie Iwerks, I told her you're such an inspiration to me, and then my eyes filled with tears.
If there's one thing I hate just as much as having to talk about myself, it's having to give like someone you look up to like an actual sentence.
How can you even capture that?
Yeah,
I can't.
Plus, he's so smart. So you're gonna have to.
So whatever I say is gonna sound idiotic.
You're gonna have to pull out a fool. You're gonna have to pull out the thesaurus and say like, how do I say really smart and like really good words?
Yeah.
I don't speak good.
I don't speak so good.
I don't speak good.
Which is great that we have a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is my number one.
Okay.
I cannot wait.
Okay, what are they announcing that it's going to turn?
Leslie Iwerks. She's also going to be there, and she's doing first ever premiere of her new documentary for viewing.
How does she have a new documentary? How does
She just pulls him out of her hat like a magician. She can do anything.
Disneyland Handcrafted was so good.
Leslie, she can do anything, Clayton.
She can do it all.
Come on. So also that's a big one too. Aside from that, World of Alan Menken. He's going to be doing a whole performance on stage, playing his songs, talking about stories behind creating the songs. I hope I can get it. That'd be incredible.
So when do you actually?
And
get
there's
your
other
agenda?
things like they're doing they're doing a celebration of Beauty and the Beast. It's hitting 35 years of Beauty and the Beast. So there's a whole presentation for that.
35 years?
There's a ton of things.
Beauty and the Beast, 35
Celebrate
years.
35 years.
It's like
of Beauty and the Beast.
It came out after Aladdin, though. No, it came out.
Oh, no.
Aladdin came out in 92. Right?
I don't know what year it came out.
But I don't understand how.
It came out before I was born. Lion King came out the year I was born.
90.
So it had to come out sometime before 94.
93. I think Aladdin came out in 92.
Okay, Beauty and the Beast. No, I don't want Beauty and the Best. Let's see here. 1991.
Oh, it looks so good for a movie that came out.
That's because it's the best Disney animated feature they've ever created, Clay.
It came out before Aladdin?
Yeah. Apparently. Oh. So yeah, they even do things like that.
Wow,
Just
that looks
celebrating the
really
movies.
good.
Yeah.
You're telling me that ballroom scene.
I'm telling you, that is 35 years old. That is what I'm telling you.
They managed to do that in 91.
Yeah.
And the third Renaissance movie, they managed that shot. They used that shot for everything.
Oh,
that came out in 91.
Beautiful.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it still holds
I'm
up.
so old.
Oh man, where's my walker? Someone get me my icy hot for my aching body.
No, don't you know you're supposed to use Ben Gay?
Yeah. Tip from my dad. Yeah. 101 Dalmatians, 65 years.
Yeah, you know, Pongo's a really good dog.
He's so good, baby.
Pongo and Perdita.
So yeah, lots of things. The Jonas Brothers, they're going to be doing a live recording of their podcast. They are also being inducted as Disney Legends this year. You'll be interested in this one, along with Kim Irvine. She is going to be legendary, and I'm going to be watching it happen.
Such a nerd.
But you're
such a nerd.
There's tons. Oh, I have a fun story. This has nothing to do with D23, but I know you're saying I'm such a nerd.
So why are we telling it? This is a D23 episode.
No, this has to do with being really nerdy.
Okay.
Our wed Imagineering cups.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
I've
also realized one of the only things keeping my body tethered to this realm in sanity.
Your wife.
Besides
your
my
wife.
Besides my wife.
Only your wife.
Besides my wife.
My wife.
Is my morning espressos. The only thing keeping me tethered to this realm.
Yeah, your machine is also still
and when
gone.
And when the machine is broken,
you are broken.
You
are a broken soul.
Lose a lot of the willingness to put up with a lot of stuff going on. But well, I had to default to making regular coffee, and I have an AeroPress that my buddy bought when we worked together. I don't want to say how many years ago, but this thing for $25 is probably the best $25 that he's ever bought that I'm still using.
Yeah.
So I have this AeroPress still making coffee. So I'm making coffee. We have a wed Imagineering mug. You might be asking yourself, how'd you get yourself a wed Imagineering mug? Well, pays to have friends that work for the Disney company.
Jeez.
Tell you that much. Shout out to, I don't know if they're still the Pirates because now they're like rebranding.
You can just say Greg and Corey.
Okay, Greg and Corey. Pirates of the Polynesian /
Little do they know that is a highly coveted. Well, we have 2 cups actually. I think the other one's just in the cupboard right now. I'm pretty sure we have 2 of them. But we've been fighting over one for some reason.
There's so many coffee cups in that cabinet that you also can't get into that cabinet to store any stuff. So all that stuff is laying across.
The listeners don't need to hear about this.
Some of these
the listeners don't need to know
about
that.
Some of these coffee cups need to go into storage. Don't send us any coffee cups if you know us. I'm not saying
unless
don't send,
they're imaginary.
No coffee cups. So we got this wet imaginary mug.
Oh, it's so cool.
So every morning I make coffee. You know who gets what mug? We have a Midnight's mug, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I give Emily the wet imaginary mug that morning. Happenstance. She goes to me. She goes. I haven't had any coffee yet, and whatever I'm about to hit doesn't hit the same as espresso. I'm just gonna say that. She goes, "What Imagineer are you today, Clayton?" I go, "I'm sorry, what?"
Well, usually what we do, Starbucks has they used to be called something different, like Where Am I?
They're like the Been There.
But now they're called, Been There series. Now they're called like the Discovery series. They rebranded them, but still same concept. So if you go to a certain Starbucks, I think people know the deal. You go to one in California, you can get a special California Starbucks one. You go to Disneyland, even better. You can get a special park-specific Starbucks one. And they are always so cool. I love the artwork. They
release a new one every 2 years.
Oh, they're great.
Jerks, they got
So
us.
we collect them.
Yeah, we collect them.
Us and my mom included. So there's a whole section of the Starbucks Been There series.
To be fair, that makes it really easy for us when we ever go traveling because then we know
instant win.
Yeah, we know what we get your parents.
So usually the joke is, you'll ask, hey, where do you want to go today? And then you can pull out, I want to go to Hollywood Studios. You get a drink out of Hollywood Studios and pretend for a second like you're going to go.
I don't think that this story
to Walt Disney Presents One Man's Dream.
To need 5 minutes to tell us.
Oh, it's well deserving. It's hilarious, Clayton. It's like a knee slapping. So my take on this now, because you got the cup the other day. So I asked you, I'm like, hey, Clayton, which Imagineer are you today?
Yeah.
Are you feeling like a Bob Gurr?
Yeah.
Are you feeling
I'm
more
just
like
I'm married to a super nerd.
It's a very important question. Which Imagineer are you today?
Oh my goodness.
Who are you feeling like?
All right, let's talk about D23.
D23. Now, the big thing with D23, baby, each day they have the big it's the panel. Not even called a presentation. It's the major panel that goes on at the Honda Center. Now, this, not in my realm of expertise. They've switched the Honda Center past my experience with D23, so this will be brand new to me.
Yeah, I wonder how you're going to get out there.
They do a shuttle or the option you can drive and it's complimentary parking. I mean, there's benefits and drawbacks for each option. Don't worry, I've researched. I'm not sure what I'll do. We'll see, but I have a way to get there.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
But yes, Honda Center. So the first night, Friday night, the 14th of August. That is when they talk about all of the movies coming out. What?
Wait, so hold on. Let me get this straight. Hold on. The dates just coalesced out in my mind. So you're going the 14th.
Yes.
Or you're going the 13th.
I'm leaving on the 13th.
You're leaving on the 13th. This weekend is completely booked because children.
Yeah, children. My BFFs are coming to town.
My birthday's on
Tuesday. August 11th, everybody. Mark your calendars. Make sure to wish him a happy birthday.
We're not
very important. Seems like you're bringing that up for a reason specifically.
We're not on
August 11th. August 11th. August 11th. Clayton loves it when people make the biggest fuss over him. His birthday. He loves compliments. Please make a big show out of it.
Please don't.
He's begging for it. Please.
Please
You're
don't.
like, I've had enough of having to say nice things about myself.
Thank goodness.
For your new role, how you had to write out a blurb about yourself.
I realized that I sent that off and I said, I've been thinking about that for 2 days. So my new manager.
Maybe you should work on that, Clayton.
My new manager, he emails me, my new manager to be. He emails me, hey, we usually do this little blurb thing that we send out. And I'm like, crap. Gonna talk about myself. And so I wrote.
Don't mean crud. This is a family show.
Crud. So I struggled with it. Which to be fair, I wrote the hobby section. That one's easy. That one's fun.
Now I know what you're gonna bring up.
So now,
I shouldn't have brought this up. Why did I do this?
We're not even talking about Disney today.
I told people this was a special episode.
So Emily goes, I'm like, hey, do you want to read this blurb I wrote? And the first sentence is like, me trying to talk about me being a problem solver. I've been thinking about this after I sent it off for 2 days. I'm going to add some more and be like, hey, I thought some more about it here. I'm so bad about talking to myself.
I'm so weirded out by this.
I hate it so very much. And technically it's like speaking about myself in the third person a little bit, but I wrote this hobby section. So I have probably too many hobbies, but the important ones to me are espresso, running, golfing, reading, collecting books, photography. And Emily stops at that sentence. There's another sentence in this paragraph. Emily stops at that sentence and says, kind of shouts at me, what about podcasting? And I go, maybe you should read the rest of the paragraph and not just jump to conclusions. Maybe you should read the rest of the paragraph. So she goes back to the thing. She goes, but the best hour of his day is when he sits down with his wife to record his Disney podcast with his wife. And she goes, oh, I'm like, yeah, but you don't get none of that credit. You don't get none of that credit after that freak out.
Oh.
Where were we at talking about? Right, my birthday.
Friday?
Right, my birthday. Which
August 11th. Your birthday. Thanks for bringing that up again, Clayton.
No.
Everyone.
No.
Shout it from the rooftops.
Okay. Well, good thing you're taking a break from social media because then you won't put the posts up and people won't have to
maybe that'll be my return.
No.
Because then sometimes the algorithm, it might actually push the first post because it's like, oh, hey, you haven't seen this person do anything on here in a long time. Look at this. Like shoves it in their face. Look at this.
Okay. Well, my point was, what am I going to do on my birthday? I know I'm taking that day off, but
yeah, I'm seeing the Odyssey with you on your birthday. What do you mean?
You're seeing the Odyssey, but
yeah.
But is that it? That's all I get? I don't even get a weekend?
What?
I don't even get a weekend. I guess I could just golf.
Maybe that's part of my present is you get a whole weekend off from me.
Maybe I'll go golf in real life.
My insanity.
Maybe I can get your dad to go golfing in real life.
Maybe. It's also my mom's birthday of that weekend.
Hers would be on the
Saturday. Yeah. Saturday.
Oh, your poor mom. She's stuck with me and your dad on her birthday.
Good luck.
I'm not nearly as bad as he is, but he's I'll do my best. I'll do my best to make sure that your mom has a good birthday.
I'll send her pictures of how happy I am at D23.
Yeah. I can't believe you're
getting a hug with Joe Rohde.
The date, I can't believe it's August.
Shaking hands with Joe Rohde.
All these dates are just like I can't believe it's August.
I can't either.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Friday
Friday.
when they do all of the movie announcements.
Yes. Are they gonna? I mean, they'll be announcing like
Here's what. Okay. So sequels, those are the things they're really laying into, which, to be fair, I prefer they would do that rather than live action remakes. Let's stop it with that. If we can get a sequel to something, can we get another National Treasure? Or are they already doing that? Am I so out of the loop that they are already?
I think there was rumors.
Can we make that official? But only way to make it work, you do need Nick Cage. Because I know they did the television show. We did not watch it, so I can't say whether it's good or not. It didn't have Nick Cage in it. But yeah, Nick Cage is in it. It's not the same.
They were talking about it, I think. I think there's a rumor about it.
That's what I would like to see.
Inside Out 3?
Inside Out 3, I would be all for.
I'd be
so
for
hyped.
Trilogy, in that sense, like Inside Out 3.
Yeah. Bring me back into animated form, as in Anxiety.
Yeah.
We could use more of that, everybody.
I'm not so sure about that.
Don't bring more of that, but great storytelling.
I guess there'll be some probably some Marvel announcements because there's like some X-Men casting stuff that's going on right now. Because I guess the X-Men are going to be in whatever the new phase is. They're going to have the X-Men standalone, which will be. They've already announced like who they cast as Emma Frost, the White Queen, and I am all for that.
Okay.
Samara Weaving. Ready or not?
Oh, you were telling me this the other day.
Okay, what's the Parks Day though? That's what people care about.
I mean, I don't think it's a surprise that for any of the panels, the one I am most hyped for, I cannot wait. I'm losing sleep over what they are going to announce is the Parks panel. That is always the huge highlight. Get me there. Get me my seat in that butt.
Okay, so we know that like in Magic Kingdom.
Here's what we're for sure going to get. We're going to get some more info about Tropical Americas. We haven't gotten a whole lot about the Indiana Jones ride.
Okay.
Don't know if we're going to, maybe we'll get an idea. It'd be cool to know an idea of what the Encanto ride actually is. Maybe like the ride system. They have not said anything about that.
Okay.
For sure, more on there's going to be a lot of updates.
There'll be more about villains.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they're going to go as far to actually say what the rides are because it's still very far off.
Probably give some updates.
There'll be some kind of updates. We still have Monstropolis coming. I would think if anything, they would announce what the show is going to be there.
Villains then?
No, in Monstropolis. We already know about the door coaster. They've released a lot of looks at that, what the track layout is. So there's not a whole lot else to do with that major attraction. We know nothing about what show is going in there. That's taking over Muppet Vision. So that'd be kind of, I would really like to know what they are doing because it's going to be something new. They just haven't said what.
They've already announced Space Mountain.
No. Space Mountain is a rumor.
Oh.
That is the hot tea being spilled by the Mad Hatter right now. That Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom is getting a redo.
Oh.
But Disney has not confirmed anything. That is just rumor, but it seems very likely.
Okay. Anything else in Walt Disney World?
Cars Land.
Oh, they'll do an update on that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. They haven't really said anything about what the family attraction is, the smaller scale one. They just said there's going to be one. Like no artwork has been released about that. The major one in that land where it's almost as an off-roading type racing attraction. They've showed concept for that, so maybe we'll get more information. But the second attraction, they haven't said anything. So there will for sure be a lot of updates on the big expansions coming.
What's coming for us, Disneyland?
Coco attraction. Okay. Maybe we'll get some inside scoop, maybe what the animatronics look like. That'd be kind of interesting to see.
Okay.
We have the whole Avengers expansion coming.
Mm-hmm.
If you're asking me, that's probably the thing I'm least excited for.
Yeah, whatever.
Out of everything.
Okay.
Big question mark, however. Avatar Land, is that still coming to California Adventure? Disney's been very quiet about it. And the big rumor is that they may be shifting their direction on what they're going to use that allocated land for. And maybe it will be Zootopia. This could be an unpopular opinion by me. I would actually prefer Avatar because I think, especially when you look at what they did with Animal Kingdom and their version of Pandora, and that this would be a different take on Pandora and entirely different from the concept they originally announced at the last big D23 Expo. It looks like they'd be using the ride system from Shanghai's Pirates. So boat ride through Pandora, which actually would have like drops. It can turn you in all directions in a very immersive land setting. I would love that because I think that world makes for a great theme park land where I think probably a lot of other people would be wishing for Zootopia, and just because of how popular it is. But me as just like a theme park nerd, I love the Animal Kingdom Pandora. So to do a different version on the other coast, I think it'd be really cool. So we'll have to see. There's a lot of question marks whether they're still going through with that or
Okay,
not.
Emily, I have one question for you and one question only, and the only thing I care about. Will there be a updated Tomorrowland at any point in my youth
While you're alive?
while I'm alive?
Yes.
Come on, tomorrow. Big splash time, baby.
Come on, Josh.
Come on,
it's your
buddy.
time to shine.
Let's just rip it all out.
Come on, Josh. You're our
Start
only hope.
fresh, baby. Come on.
I don't know if this is the D23 for it. They are doing a lot as far as expansion is concerned, and the projects, at least in DCA. I don't know if right now is the time.
What's happening with Disneyland Forward?
That's the next phase. Like right now they're doing the infrastructure. So part of that is redoing all of the security. That's going to take form, putting the old style Disneyland sign on Harbor Boulevard, doing like a new parking garage, everything. So like right now they're working towards that and making a whole new setup for getting into the parks and accessibility. So that is a big undertaking. As far as Disneyland Forward, nothing has been confirmed or announced. So a lot in addition to what's already coming, at least for what they're doing in California Adventure and the expansion plans there that's been announced, there's a lot more that's going to be happening and expanding into Disneyland. Other speculation people keep talking about is whether they would add a third park. I'm not sure. I'm not an insider. This is talk. It could either be continuing to expand upon Disneyland and California Adventure's footprint, maybe adding another hotel that would give you entry into Disneyland, kind of similar to how Grand Californian is. Or rather than just expanding, they would just do a third park entirely with the new land they have allocated for theme park entertainment. So we'll see. Yeah, none of that has been announced whatsoever, so we do not know.
Come on, buddy. Let's do it.
Well, so are we talking about what you like? What do you want? What if you could get anything for them to announce anything at D23? What do you want? You want Tomorrowland, but what do you want them to do to Tomorrowland? One update they are doing for Disneyland's, maybe they'll talk about it. They're still changing the Autopia cars to being electric. So they're investing money in that. Hopefully they'll do some other additions. That would be nice if they're already going to have to have it temporarily shut down for that work.
The answer is simple. Put the people mover back in.
I need a little more passion for this here, Clayton.
I need movement in this land, man.
Movement.
Tomorrowland. You got movement, yo.
People movement. As far as people movers.
Probably need a retheme on Astro Blasters. I think it's time for Star Tours to become something completely entirely new. And I don't understand the point of 2 Star Wars simulator rides.
In the same park, no less.
In the same park. Space Mountain is.
They don't need to do anything to Space Mountain.
Maybe just needs a refresh, like a.
Even still, I don't. If they're given a certain amount of money, Space Mountain is the attraction in Tomorrowland that does not need it.
I could go for a new facade, update on the facade
on Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Why? I don't.
I think they could.
Doesn't need anything.
I think they could do it.
No.
A little bit more futuristic.
No. Leave Space Mountain as it is. It's beautiful. She's a beaut.
Yeah, I mean, not hearing the clanking Autopia cars would be a nice.
It's been a long. This needed to happen a long time ago.
I mean,
an update to if they're going to keep it, they've needed to change those cars.
They need to do it. Like, I mean, so much space. That and the subs just aren't, in my opinion, conducive. Like, I understand that they are original Park Day attractions, but like,
you have a little more energy. You sound like you're about to fall asleep.
I'm really trying to struggle with this statement. I understand that they are original attractions, but it's just like they are not good at eating people up. And that's what Disneyland needs.
Like a people mover.
Well, that would help. I think get rid of the subs because they take forever to load and unload, and there's only so many of them going around. The person per minute, like the parks are crowded. They need They need more people eaters in more of the lands. So I
Tomorrowland is the land that needs the most help.
Yeah, so
all of it needs help.
So I mean, we can.
You neglected to mention what was the Carousel Progress Building. Do something with it.
Yeah, do something with
that.
Move Astro Blasters.
Put a new show in. Bring back Captain EO for a limited run if they need more time to figure something out.
All that goofy bronze junk on top of the people mover carcass. Put the Astro Orbiter back up there. Open up that front of the park. It's so claustrophobic with that right there in the front.
It'd be so nice.
A nice big thoroughfare.
Unveil the Mary Blair clean. The Mary Blair mural. Get her out there. Get her out to shine. Her out there. We need her.
People mover refresh.
But
update
Buzz
Blasters,
Lightyear. Still keep Buzz Lightyear because what they did with Magic Kingdoms, I know you haven't experienced it yet. It is so much better.
Update Astro Blaster. Get rid of the subs. Get rid of Autopia.
They should also have like refreshed dining in Tomorrowland. I think they could use some sprucing in Tomorrowland. Keep our breakfast burrito, however, at Galactic Grill. That is a winner.
Yeah, that stage
I think it needs a little sprucing.
That stage,
have a stage show there.
That stage doesn't get used. It just wastes so much space. Carousel Progress Building could, I think, a rotunda show like Carousel Progress, like a new one.
That'd be perfect.
Would be perfect. I'll take a Carousel Progress 3.0 here.
What people really would want. I don't think. Okay, let's say I hope Disney would do this. Let's put it out there. Positive vibes. I'm manifesting it for everybody. Since they are redoing the one in Magic Kingdom, let's just, it started in Disneyland. They had to bring it on over to Magic Kingdom. Let's bring it back to Disneyland since they have to redo all of Carousel Progress anyways. Just saying.
Okay, keep the originals or
keep the original show so it's preserved in Disneyland. Since Disneyland is the park, which they do quite a bit better job of trying to preserve the history, it makes a lot of sense to put that there and keep it as more of a historic. They're not using that space anyways.
Yeah,
you'd still get more capacity. It's not like it's gonna bring in the hordes of people, but it's still adding capacity.
Yeah, we need like that EO theater to be used again.
Yeah.
We need
mainly the people mover.
I mean, they can probably get rid of like the area that was the Starcade and like put like.
Heck, they could just put more merchandise in there if they wanted to.
Merchandise or
do a
like
snack,
more
like
seating.
A snack stand or something.
Yeah, like a fancy snack.
Like one specialized and one or two.
Like a specialized snack with seating, and that's because it's nice. It's tucked away. It's cool.
It has to be something small.
Yeah.
You can't do a full quick service.
Right.
It's not enough space, I don't think.
No. I don't think so. But at least having that type of area with like quiet seating, like would be nice. And it'd be cool out of the sun.
Yeah. And
right in front of the theater.
Just imagine this, Clayton. One of the things we do still enjoy about Tomorrowland, it is beautiful at night.
It needs more neon.
I think let's do a lighting package upgrade.
It needs
more neon.
More light.
I need more of the retro Mickey astronaut flipping around on the side of the building. I need more of that.
It needs to be considerably brighter.
Yes, we need that. And you know what? If they did bring back the People Mover, think of how beautiful that would look with lighting. Oh, on the platform, yes.
Are we talking like Too Fast, Too Furious lighting where they all have neon bars underneath it? Oh man, that was the that was the peak early 2000s where Fast and Furious and Need for Speed was out. You got to customize your car. You put light packaged neon underneath it for some reason. It needs to be considerably brighter. It needs to have more light.
Heck, with all these changes, Tomorrowland would be the best land in Disneyland. It has the potential. It used to be one of my favorites as a kid.
Put me in, coach. I got ideas.
Let's get the hard hats on in. We'll go on the scene,
right,
Disney. We'll help this.
This was supposed to be a short episode. We talked for an hour.
I don't think that's happening. After we do all that.
No.
I don't think Tomorrowland's happening just yet. It will. It has to at some point.
It has to happen. It's ridiculous.
This is the big, opinion. If anything, because they're going to have some new kind of announcement. They will. They'll have something. I don't know if it's the year, but Disney, all I have for you is one word. Figment. Figment needs money. He needs it now. He's money hungry. He's been eating on the scraps of this ride that he deserves better, okay? Look at how much merch he sells. It's time. He needs his moment. He needs a refresh. He needs a makeover, a glow up. It's time. Bring back the Dreamfinder. For goodness sake, last time I was in Epcot, they were selling Dreamfinder shirts. Yet they cannot invest in making his ride good.
I like you and that other guy are so...
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Don't you agree?
Yes, I agree.
If there's anything that's going to get, that is the one thing. It's time. He needs a good ride. Even though we like it, ironically, the current version, it's not.
Take that word ironic out of your mouth.
It needs money.
There's nothing ironic about it.
It needs money. Let's put some kind of love into it. Bring back nods and Easter eggs of the original one. It's time. It'll make everyone happy. The world will be a better place. Peace on earth. Put money into Figment.
Okay, with that, I think now that
You don't have any other wishes?
No. My wish is Tomorrowland. I gotta conserve the energy for Tomorrowland.
You're still, but really People Mover, right? Let's say they didn't fix anything at Tomorrowland, but they just brought back the People Mover. That would be enough.
The problem is they can't do that without fixing everything.
Look, I'm not being realistic here. I know I'm just playing a fun game with you. If there's anything, even if they just fix the People Mover and everything else, they still have the weird abandoned areas in Tomorrowland. Even if they just did that, I would be happy.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be happy if they brought back the People Mover?
I wouldn't, because that would be like slapping lipstick on a pig. That's
the People Mover.
That's the same thing that they've been doing for...
People Mover's full glam, not just lipstick.
That's like a Chapek move. That's like a Chapek move.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Okay, that's a Iger 2.0 move.
No, because no one's done that for decades. So that's not a cheap move. That'd be very expensive.
Yeah, so you might as well just fix the whole thing.
That's phase one.
All right. With that, Emily, I think we've talked enough about D23.
Have we?
Yes.
It's D23 though. The excitement is on fire.
This is supposed to be a short episode.
I'm on fire.
We will talk more.
That's long.
We will talk more about D23 when you come back from D23.
And while they're bringing the People Mover back at Disneyland, let's also do some improvements to the Magic Kingdom one. And it's just, it's not too much to ask. Let's just double it in length. That'd be great. No?
All right. Enough. I'm
holding you captive. I'm Nicki Minaj this time.
I can see that you're trying to do more. We've been an hour. Okay.
There's a lot to talk about. We've been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Now it's
except you are the one who has to edit this.
You said we were coming into this room. You're like, yeah, it'd be like a 30, 40-minute episode tops.
I didn't say that.
Oh, maybe I dreamt that. Okay. Thank you so much for checking in on us. We appreciate it. Everything is fine. We're just going through some life stuff. Nothing super serious, just enough where not a lot of energy to come in here and, do justice by this. So, we opted not to do it. We were a little silent on everything, but a lot of stuff is going on. So
yeah,
we appreciate that. And like we said, the next 2 weeks,
we'll see.
We'll see.
But that's also to say, if you, for some reason, don't hear from us the next 2 weeks or next 2 episodes we're supposed to usually come out with, we'll be back. We promise.
It's been a weird,
just need to bear with us for a little bit longer. Yeah.
Okay. With that,
I forgot my line.
Remember to be kind to each other.
Say it a little more peppy.
Remember to be kind with each other. and let's make it magical.
Bye, everybody. Breathe in.